Look alive, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Millie Goats. It is episode 178, October 27, 2024. It is Happy National American Beer Day.
You said that look alive with your chest.
Hey, look, man, the Niners are playing.
Niners get a couple good runs. And
Wait a minute.
But look,
Wait a minute. They're making a Gladiator too?
wait a second. Does he run his hand through the field?
I don't know.
That's the
Where's
shot.
Russell
That's
Crowe?
the shot. Hand through the top of the cornfield or whatever field that is.
Where's Russell Crowe? I think I needed that. I needed to see that Gladiator. Garindo running wild out there.
Is this a prequel? I wonder if that's a prequel. But no, I don't understand why it took the Niners till second quarter to realize what every other team in the league knows about the Cowboys, and you run it up the gut. You run it down their throats. Why is it taking the Niners so long to figure it out?
Well, I think they've been trying to get to the outside. They've been running this little outside zone type deal, and the Cowboys aren't having it. These last two runs have been pretty much inside zone, I would say.
Yeah.
And
every team in the league knows that.
This
is classic example of great mind outsmarting himself, not going with his gut, trying to be fancy.
Who?
Shanahan. Shanahan likes to run the ball, run the football.
I know. I don't.
Cowboys can't stop the run.
I know they can't stop the run. I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, the Cowboys have 11 first downs, the Niners have 4. We've had one touchdown that was called back, and then on a holding, and then I think it was a holding. I remember seeing it by Saubert. Then on the goal line, they call us for a PI. Like, dude, Cowboys on the ref side here?
Hey, here we go with the refs already.
It's American Beer Day. Okay. American Beer Day.
Also National Tight End Day.
It is, but everybody was already talking about that, so we wanted to go a different direction.
Hey, shout out the tight end TD.
Shout out the parlay.
Yes.
Shout out the parlay for the tight end.
I'm back.
As of 2019, there are over 7,000 breweries that produce beer in the United States. They range in size from industry giants like Miller Coors to smaller brew pubs and microbreweries. California hosts the greatest number of craft breweries with more than 750 independent breweries. I feel like there's more than that in Charlotte. Oh, Jordan Mason went to the locker room. That's what happened. That's why Garindo's in.
Charlotte is like a mecca for breweries, and they just rotate between them.
You're not kidding. Well, so we got
Mason's been. What's wrong with your running back room? Is it your strength and conditioning program?
Dude, he almost dropped the ball. There he goes. Go, Garindo. No, he hurt his what happened here? He hurt his shoulder a couple of weeks ago, AC joint. Okay, Sunday Night Football live tonight. Tex is here, but he's not here yet.
He might be here. His screen might be frozen. He might be sitting right there just watching.
I don't know what he's planning. And now my receiver just shut off on my DirecTV. So now I don't even know what's going to happen.
There's a flag. Holding offense. Holding on the offense.
Oh, they call. Of course, every time we get a big play, it's a holding call. Every time.
Because you cheat. You know who doesn't? The Bills. It's a good weekend.
Right.
Good weekend.
Yeah. So we've got Cowboys Niners going on. Waiting for a Tex to get in here. I don't know if he's planning something like he's got something cooking. Usually that's the case when we're waiting on people. But
if he comes with a big star on his face, it'd be hilarious.
Golly, dude, we are dropping passes, getting holding calls. I mean, everybody's over here blaming Purdy, and we got guys dropping balls. We got dudes holding. Doesn't make any sense.
Y'all don't develop this Devo too. Y'all don't develop your players.
Dude, that thing was set up to go. I'm pretty sure that was a touchdown. He just dropped it. Okay. Here's what we do know. Football is awesome. Because if you don't watch football, I just feel bad for you. Right? I mean, if you're a Bears fan, that absolutely sucked. If you're a Commanders fan, that was like validation of everything that you've been.
But if you were a football fan, that was awesome.
Yes.
I mean, We flipped it there. It was, after the Bills game, there was still a few games going, so we put it on the red zone. And, red zone turns off if there's one game left because they're not allowed to show it. So that was the only game left. It was 12 seconds. So I flipped it. I found that game real quick and I flipped it to that game. And so that's all we saw was of the entire game. That's all we saw was that last pass. To me, that was a fantastic game. It was like watching a NASCAR race. Like you watch the first 10 laps of a NASCAR race, you fall asleep for 500 laps. You watch the last 10 laps of the race, and if those 20 laps that you watch are good laps, that was a great race. That's how I felt about the game.
You're not kidding. The funny thing is like my wife even watched it, and then I rewound it so the kids could watch it. I was like, watch this. It's the last play of the game. Boom, Hail Mary.
We all went crazy, and my daughter was like, "Dad, what happened? Dad, what happened?" And I was like, "Sit here in my lap and watch." And she watched. She was like, "Whoa, he tried to hit it," and the other guy, like, she was like understanding what happened. It was like one of those cool moments.
Dude, nothing better. Nothing better. We'll get to that shortly, but just football. Football is awesome. Secondly, technology is awesome because I was out of town this weekend up near Tex.
Yeah.
And on the way back today, my wife got a new car, so she was driving. And I had my computer out and I had my phone out. And I had the games on both of those screens because I have a hotspot. So I turned on the hotspot on my phone, connected my computer to that internet, was watching one game on the phone, one game on the computer. And I was watching Miami and Arizona, and then I was watching Browns, Ravens, and then Packers, Jags. I was flipping back and forth between like 3 or 4 games.
Nice. Shout out to your wife.
What?
My wife wouldn't have let me do that.
What do you mean?
So if she was driving back, there's no way I would have had 3 systems out watching football games. I would have had to entertain the kids or talk to her or something. Shout out to your wife letting you do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did that. She was listening to her
And I say that with
podcast.
all due respect to my wife. I love talking to my wife. But I would not allowed to. I would have had to do what normal husbands do. Shout out to her.
Well, we had the movie going in the background. The kids, we have TVs on the headrests. We have
Jeez,
and then
dude.
we had a Switch.
Brag over here.
So I'm playing the Switch with my son and watching football. We were having a blast. She was listening to her podcast. Exactly. Not a chance. I wouldn't be driving any trip more than 20 minutes. What do you mean? Oh, BMO. BMO's Mr. I have to drive everywhere. I got to go everywhere. Yeah, right.
What you bringing the Switches next week?
I mean, I can.
What games you got?
Super Smash Brothers, Mario Party, Mario Wonder, Mario Kart.
It can be fun on the plane.
That could be fun on the plane. I have to convince my son. Somehow we got to get him grounded for it, so I can't use it.
Hey, Buck, can Dad borrow your Switch?
You're grounded. Why? I don't know. I'll give it back in 5 days.
Because Uncle Javon needs your Switch.
That's right. The plane. We have to fly the plane with the Will's here. Why aren't the Niners running halfback dive every play? Exploit the weakness of this defense. Well,
that's exactly what I said, Will. Everybody knows this against the Cowboys, and the Niners try to outsmart. Shanahan's trying to outsmart himself.
Facts. And he says, shout out to all the great wives there. You're the real MVPs. That's an absolute fact.
Yeah.
My wife is awesome. She's phenomenal. But yeah, we had a good time riding back. Shout out to technology for that. It's crazy that you can just watch football in your car now. You know what I mean? Like, that's just bananas to me. So, anyways, anything else before we get going here?
As in the weekend?
Yeah. What did you do?
That was a good weekend. I worked the concert for the Carolinas that Eric Church and
that's
Luke
right.
Holmes put on. It was awesome. I mean, you couldn't have asked for more, North Carolina, born and bred people that have made it in the music industry there singing. I mean, you had James Taylor singing, Eric Church, which to me, Luke Combs is our guy. He supports App State. He's from App State. He was there at App State when we were at App State, But as everybody wants to talk down on the Chief, he was hands down the best performer last night.
Really?
In my opinion. But we like that acoustic Eric Church. We like that acoustic Luke Combs, but Eric Church went out there, just him, sang his songs, sang a mixture of songs, sang some Waylon. I mean, he was on one last night, and for a good cause, and it was awesome.
Dude, I'm telling you, but that's what made him popular with everybody. I remember being in college, Eric Church, sitting like watching videos of him just playing music on his tailgate, just acoustic, nothing fancy, nothing. He's just sitting there.
And I feel like it's the same with Luke, what he does when he does his on his social media. It's like just him and his guitar, and he puts out the song, like his new song sometimes, singing an acoustic like that, and then the song comes out on the album, and it's got the band, and it's just like not what you learn the song by, so you don't necessarily like it as much a lot of the times.
Right. Hey man,
but it was cool. It was really cool. They also sang together for the first time. You could really see it in Luke's face and his eyes, like how much that meant to him, because he credits Eric Church for getting him into music. He went to that. Ironically enough, Luke Combs' first concert was Eric Church at Legends, the one that you didn't quite make it through. Yes, yeah, and I've heard him tell a story, and it was at that concert he fell in love with Eric Church and that Carolina album, and he was like, I think I could do this for a living, because he always sang. He's like, I think I could do this for a living. I want to be like that guy. And he said he always had the goal of writing a song with Eric Church. He did that and does to me. His next goal was to perform with Eric Church. Supposed to happen at CMAs, got canceled because of COVID, so they never got to perform that song together ever. And last night was the first time they did it, and you could see like how much it meant to Luke, and that was awesome.
Dude, that's awesome. They did it. That was the first time?
Yes, ever that they sing. Maybe the last. What one of those two guys going to be singing together? Another cool thing too was Eric Church's new song, "Darkest Hours." Have you heard that one?
Yep.
He signed over the copyright to that song. He gave it to the people of Western North Carolina. So any profits made off that song goes directly to them.
As much as everybody wants to bang on that guy, dude, he always reminds you there's a reason why he was number one.
He says 5 of his albums he's written are in Banner Elk. He's got a house up in Banner Elk.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Will says they've been doing a great job getting Debo open on payroll
let's talk about football. You're right, Will. Good job. Bring us back.
CMC shows up and they don't lose another game. The Niners, he's the MVP. We'll see. We'll have that debate. Bear is now here. Good evening, fine people of Rumble. Everything's good now. Okay. Dude, we got Big Click Energy with the headlines. We got Scoreboard Salute. We got Homer Rally. We got the Goat Rack DFS bets, Listener League, all that stuff. Purdy's on the move. Don't hurt anything. Excuse me if you hear me yelling during the
what was his line?
During the rushing? I don't know. During the broadcast. Because I'm a Niners fan, obviously. Those who listen to the show, if you don't know. Tex said he's finishing a cat. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay.
Finish on what?
I don't know. We're not. Hey, throw him out of the game. Throw him out of the game. What are they reviewing here? Anyways. All right. Salute your sports drop. Let's do that. You ready?
Yeah, I was reading Tex's message.
Okay, here we go. Salute your sports is basically we're going to salute the headlines.
I thought that was a little early. Was I not supposed to do that one?
What?
The salute your sports.
I'm looking at the game, I'm looking at the thing, and Tex is over here blaming me for something that didn't even happen. What is he talking about?
I don't know.
It's
You said I felt like Salute Your Sports was early for us to do that slide.
No, it's this. We did this because we have a scoreboard salute in here.
Oh, okay.
So, but no, we've got the headlines here. This is really hard to do because I'm a huge fan of the 49ers. And what did they do this time? What happened? Okay, here we go. Here are the top 5 headlines that we have picked out for from week 8. And Kittle's running angrily down the middle of the field, dude. Oh my gosh. Number 5, this is the 10 Commandments miracle. Hail Mary. I feel like that should be the name of this Hail Mary, right? The 10 Commandments.
That is very clever.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
good,
right?
That is good. That is good. I think it's long for name. Like you think like Kick 6. Miracle on the Mountain, I guess, is a little long, but it just flows a little better. I think it's good. I'm not saying it's not good. I think it's a little long though.
I agree. I was racking my brain, but to see what it come up. But anyway, so if you watch this game, this was hold on. Look, we're gonna get there, dude. We're gonna get there.
Number 6, though, he wanted us to do that first.
No, that's included in the Jets here.
Yeah.
So number 5. The Bears versus the Commanders, the most anticipated matchup of all time between rookie quarterbacks, all that stuff. Do the McAfee stuff. Oh, geez. Do the McAfee stuff where you're doing this. You got Caleb Williams over here throwing for 95 yards in the fourth quarter. Wait, how many did he throw for the rest of the game? Oh, 30 yards. He sucks. He stinks. He was 9 for 27 or whatever he was. Get him out of here. What'd they have to do? They had to start running the football because they can't trust him to throw the ball. They ran the ball. DeAndre Swift ran wild. And I'm so sick of everybody telling me that this guy's the second coming. And I'm watching him airmail balls into the stands. And he's 9 for 26. Like, the Commanders' defense is not good. It's not. And this dude stinks. I'm sorry. He stinks.
It's good enough for first place.
Okay.
That was a first place team versus a last place team game. And it was 12-9 or whatever. Like
18-15. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, one of my favorite plays in that game was at the end of the game whenever DeAndre Swift has like 100 and something yards rushing. Oh my gosh. He had 100 and some yards rushing. And they get down to the goal line. They take him out of the game. And then they put in an offensive lineman at fullback and try to hand him the ball, and they fumble.
Saw that on the red zone. Couldn't believe it.
You're like, dude, DeAndre Swift's having the game of his life here, and you take him out. Gosh, dude. I don't know what Purdy was doing.
It's like them out. Like, let's get away from what's working here. Every offense coordinator does it.
Yeah. I don't get it.
They outthink themselves. They don't go with their gut. It's like us picking fantasy players.
I don't get it. It's they get down there and think they have to be more creative than they need to be.
But how about that video that we watched before we got online? I mean, you can find it on social media. I don't know exactly who posted it or whatever, but you can find it on social media. And again, I don't know the names of the players on these teams because these aren't my favorite teams. But one of the Bears players was talking trash to the Commanders fans as the play starts. You can see the play going on in the background, and Jaden Daniels running around. The guy's still waving and talking trash to the fans. He turns around, and because Jaden Daniels bought time for himself, the DB's able to get in position. Well, that's the same DB that swatted the ball and knocked it up to the Commanders player who caught the ball. So it's like, talk about ultimate karma. Like, talking trash to fans, then you're the one that swats the ball to the guy who gets the game-winning touchdown. I mean, that guy has got to get roped. Can you imagine film? Imagine film on Monday.
Absolutely horrendous.
Oh,
absolutely horrendous. Dude, Chris Conley's got to catch that football. But yeah, that was a funny video. I hadn't seen the video. I saw that the guy was taunting, but I didn't see the video. The other thing is, look, You rush 3 and you let we saw this a couple weeks ago with Shedeur Sanders.
Bills did it.
You rush 3, guess what happens? You give him enough time to actually set up, and I mean, he threw that ball like
for the guys to get down the field.
Yeah. Like, anything can happen there. I mean, I just don't understand, like, why you wouldn't.
When the Bills played the Jets and the Jets scored that Hail Mary at halftime, the Bills rushed 2. You know who the 2 guys that lead the Bills in sacks this year? AJ Epinesa and Rousseau.
Mm-hmm.
You know where those 2 guys were on the play that Aaron Rodgers threw the Hail Mary?
The goal line.
They backed into coverage and were guarding the sidelines. Like, why do you? I mean, I get guarding the sidelines because you don't want them to get a quick out and be able to kick a long field goal. But why do you take your 2 best rushers to do that?
I don't know, man. Like, you give him enough time to. Here he comes.
0 TDs scored first half, last 2 games. Niners, speak on it. What's going on?
I mean, what do you mean? What's going on? We're missing half our roster. Hell,
No. You got Debo. You got Debo.
Kittle.
You got your rookie running back out there. You got Kittle. You're missing one guy.
Yeah, come on, dude. Keep him coming. Keep him coming.
You got your rookie running back out there.
Let me see your list that you've made. You've got Deep. No, he's out. He's not playing. Good try.
The Cowboys have a guy running the ball from the practice squad.
Who's playing?
We do. I mean, it's like, you're not the only team with injuries,
Dalvin
buddy.
Cook. They brought him up from the practice squad.
That was the Cowboys' choice to have Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook. They didn't have an injury to running back.
It's your choice.
That was their choice.
What do you mean we have an injury to running back? Hey, let me turn my TV down.
I thought that was your kids coming out.
No, they turn it way up whenever they sit out
here. The Cowboys chose to sign Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook, and that's who they have at running back.
What's that got to do with anything?
You're sitting here trying to compare the Cowboys' injuries to the 49ers' offensive injuries.
I'm just saying,
by saying Juwan Jennings is out there and he's not even playing.
You aren't the only team that has injuries. You aren't the only team.
Who is missing more Pro Bowl players than the Niners right now? Somebody please tell me.
Pro Bowl win.
Pro Bowl win? Like every year.
When? No.
What do you mean? McCaffrey is not in the Pro Bowl every year? You're an idiot.
McCaffrey hasn't played this year. It doesn't count.
I just want to know, has Dak Prescott ever made a Pro Bowl?
Look, right now we're 23 minutes in, and I still haven't gotten a thank you for the Bills keeping the Niners in the division.
Hey,
it doesn't matter if they lose
some appreciation.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they lose because they're still in the same place as they were last week.
Some appreciation
this week. No thank you at all.
I don't care what it looks like. Win the game. I don't care how many touchdowns you score in the first half. It doesn't matter. Just score more than them in the second half. That's all you got to do. Who gives a rip about it?
I just want to know, at the end of the game.
Yeah.
What's the record going to say?
We're about to find out. We got a whole half of football to play here.
Okay.
We got a whole half of football.
Play it.
All right. Yeah, I'll wait.
Anyways, so that was awesome. Tex, you saw it too, the Hail Mary by the Commanders.
Oh, yeah, that was incredible.
Awesome. Love it. Love that they ripped the heart and soul out of the Bears because we're about to have to listen to
about help the Vikings. Vikings still got a shot.
Well, the Vikings they need all the help
they're in it for another week still.
But it was awesome because we were about to have to put up with a week full of Caleb Williams. Don't look at his stats, guys. We have to play the whole don't look at these guys' stats. Look at their wins. Unless it's somebody else, then don't look at the wins. Look at their stats. So that makes a lot of sense. We were about to have to play this whole he's the hero, he's the greatest quarterback we've ever seen, this and that. And thankfully, Jaden Daniels threw that ball, and it was caught. And now we get to listen to and praise Jaden Daniels because he is awesome, and he does not stink, and he did play hurt.
If you're the Bears, why are you rushing? What did they have? They had 3 rushing. They put everybody else back and just let that guy run around back there, waiting to make a throw. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking.
So we were talking about a second
We're all
ago.
thinking, why are there? Like, it never works. Jalen Milroe last year against Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rush 2.
Colorado earlier this year. Colorado, Shedeur Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Baylor didn't rush more than 3. And
that's what I was telling him. But the Bills did that against Aaron Rodgers there, Tex.
So I don't know. Both of those teams, as cool as that ending was, both these teams look pretty bad. I don't know how the Commanders are 6-2, but congrats to them. That's awesome. But this game was bad. Let's just call it what it is. DeAndre Swift looked good. The Commanders couldn't do anything.
They did enough
as far as the red zone goes. So, but
they did enough. That's exactly right.
That's right. Anything else on that?
No, it was also the Bears
in the locker room right now.
He's probably yelling at Purdy again.
Division from within.
Tell him to lead the team. Oh no, do you know what they need to do? At halftime, remove the ping pong table.
Get them out. Put them out in the streets. Sell them
Is
right
he losing
now.
The locker room?
Facebook marketing.
Then, right before they go back out on the field, player meeting.
Purdy slander allowed?
How does that? Debo's dropping football. These guys are dropping footballs that are hitting them in the face mask.
He threw it behind him.
Hitting them in the face mask.
I'm just saying, is he wrong?
Yes, he's wrong.
Clip right now.
Is he wrong?
Purdy slander.
Okay.
Is he? Yes, you're wrong to slander Purdy. Debo dropped a ball that was probably going to be a touchdown. Conley just dropped a first down pass. Catch the football. What's up, Blue? Anyways, anything else on the Commanders game?
No, great game.
That was awesome.
Great game. Hey,
Dude,
great. You know what? I love football. That stuff makes me love football all over again. I'm like, man, football's great.
That for 2 minutes unified the country right there. The Hail Mary that we just saw, nobody cared about anything else but high-fiving everybody for like 5 straight minutes. Didn't matter who you were rooting for.
Yep. Everybody loves that.
So, shout out to football.
We can all agree.
You know what also made me love football again was going out there on the field with Tex and watching the kids play and watching my nephew be an absolute heat-seeking missile. You saw that video, didn't you, J-Vi?
Oh, yeah. Lit him up.
That was awesome. I was standing right
We
there.
need to send that to...
Here, I'm going to send you the one where he stiff arms the guy to the ground.
That was good, too.
Is that the one that Mama K was referencing for angry runs?
Mm-hmm.
Send it to Kyle Brandt?
Dude, yes. So but he also was lazy on a touchdown play, and we let him have it. I yelled at him.
Oh.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yep, we did. We both did.
We had to let him have it.
We were both like, what are you doing?
Don't get lazy.
Yep. He's lazy.
Man, there's nothing like going out there on a Saturday. That was awesome. Okay, number 4. Lamar, did he lose the MVP game? Because the Ravens go on the road, and apparently they're the best team in football. Lamar's the best player in football, right?
Some are saying.
Hands down. Ravens go and lose to the Browns, who have been absolutely abysmal. They lose 24-29.
New QB bump.
True.
New QB bump. But I like Jameis. I might be on a limb here. I'm a fan of Jameis.
He is entertaining. I will tell you that. And the best
part
I
think he's got maturity about him now, as far as a quarterback.
True.
Like he was just a slinger.
Yeah, he's
Go ahead.
He's sat the bench, been the guy behind the guy, played a role where he had to be like a real dude, congealing the team.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't have to. It wasn't the guy where he automatically got respect. Yeah, he had to be a locker room guy. So he's a little bit different now. It changes your swagger a little bit.
Agreed.
Earn the respect a little bit.
With that being said,
doesn't just give it to him.
Kyle Hamilton dropped. Was it Kyle Hamilton, the safety?
Yes.
He dropped
the game of his life against the Bills.
Jameis hit him right in the numbers. And he bobbled it like 6 times, then it hit the ground, and then he threw the touchdown pass.
I saw that clip, and I didn't see Jameis throwing part of the clip, and I just assumed that it was a Baltimore receiver that dropped a pass from Lamar. I didn't think it was like the DB, just because you're not used to seeing that 14 number as a safety like that. You grew up, that was like a receiver number.
Yeah. But dude, I love it because that guy he doesn't care. He was throwing, he was wanting to step on their throats, dude. He's down there, he's
nothing fades his confidence.
Can you imagine, dude? He's out there just like in the huddle telling him like, hey, all we got to do is get a field goal here. But listen to me. Listen to me. We're gonna throw it down their throats. We're going for the jugular. I could see him in the huddle right now.
I mean, one of the funniest things was when he was describing his W pregame speech, and he said, "Listen here, like you don't understand. The first 3 letters of my name spell wins." It was just like, where's he come up with this shit?
He's a national treasure, dude.
But it's also one of the funniest things I've seen in a while was somebody took his clip of him backing up Deshaun and be like, nobody comes in, works as hard as this guy and puts in the time and effort this guy puts in. And I love him as a teammate. And somebody wrote as like a meme, it was like they played that comment of his and they wrote, when your boy brings a 6 out of 10 home from the bar, you have to talk about it.
Yeah, we've all been there.
I was dying laughing.
Dude, after the game, listen to what Jameis Winston said too. He quotes Eminem. He goes, "You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity once in a lifetime." It says it right there. Hold on. Can I play it? Hold on.
Since 2022.
Are we gonna get copyright?
No.
Oh, okay.
Before the game was unwavering. How do you describe this victory?
Unwavering faith. Ultimate belief. Depending on the Lord. Depending on the Lord should have been first. He gets all the glory. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for this win.
Talk to me about your team and the way they showed up today, coming off 5 consecutive losses. No one would have blamed you guys if you gave up. How did your guys show up this week in practice to get it done against the Baltimore Ravens?
One play at a time. We fought. We gave everything that we could possibly give. Thank you for the offensive line. Thank you for the defensive line for winning the trenches. And thank you for the Browns fans for coming up and standing up and helping us get a victory here at home.
It's not often that you get another opportunity.
A lot of questions for postgame.
In the NFL. What does it mean to lead these guys, and what could be the start of what you said is something special moving forward?
Man, there's a white boy from Detroit that I really admire. He said, "You only get one shot. Do not miss the chance to blow. This opportunity lasts once in a lifetime." Detroit, right up the road, but man, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that the Lord.
There's a white boy.
Dude, I love that guy. How can
I
you
love
not
too. I love too. Like sometimes when he speaks, like he's got like 2 ways of speaking. Like it's either he's like super wide eyed, like just in your face. But then he also like sometimes looks like he's just searching for words. Like he's just like looking at the words in the background of the interview, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna say this word." He like uses that. It's like he's doing a rap battle, or somebody gives him a word, he has to work that word in. I feel like that's what he does sometimes too.
He's like what Russ wants to be. He's like the opposite. Yeah. He's like the Venom. Like Russ is Spider-Man, and Jameis is Venom. It's like Spider-Man's kind of nerdy and like awkward, and you're like, "Oh man, how's that guy a superhero?" And then Jameis is like Venom, where it's like just absolute raunchy. You have no idea what he's going to do. I think that's the comp right there. Yeah. Hilarious. But anyways, Lamar, 289, 23 of 38, 2 touchdowns, ran for 46. Outplayed by Jameis from a quarterback perspective. So Browns win. Yeah. That was awesome.
We said this, I can't remember if it was last week or week before. It's like Lamar's had a great season and he's done well, but he's benefited from having Derrick Henry rush for 180 yards a game. Mm-hmm. He's throwing to open receivers.
Who wouldn't?
when Derrick Henry, didn't show up today, again, I didn't watch the game, just basing this off the stats. Derrick Henry didn't show up the game. Maybe he got hurt. I have no idea. But Lamar actually had to play quarterback. He went back to what he does in the playoffs when people actually make him play quarterback, and he, looks how he looks in those situations. Now, hey, his receivers dropped balls today. I get it, but they weren't in wide open spaces either.
Dude, one of them hit Bateman right off the face. It was in the sun, so it was funny. It looked really bad because it hit him in the face, and then he threw his arms around.
He immediately pointed to the sun. He lost it.
You could tell it was bad. I did watch some of that game. So, second half's underway. Okay, next is just the Jets. 3 laughing face emojis. Dude, the Jets.
Drake May got hurt in this game. Shout out BMO for reporting that.
Exactly. He got a concussion like early in the game after he ran for a touchdown. The Jets go to the Patriots and lose 25-22. And this is one of the picks that I made. I was like, there's no way the Patriots aren't covering this spread. They were plus 6.5. So, holy moly, dude. Absolutely hilarious. Jets. I did not watch a lot of this game. But
what's their problem?
Well, and even the Jets, the Patriots came back to win the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Jets had it and they blew it. I don't get it. I mean, who are they going to play for? Who are they going to trade for now? Who are the Jets going to trade? What's the problem with the Jets now?
Who's going to coach them?
I don't know.
They're going to trade. They're going to trade for a quarterback.
Is Aaron Rodgers done? Tex, thoughts?
Dude, Aaron Rodgers. I think he's done.
He's older than us.
The shenanigans. Yeah. The shenanigans. Yeah, he is. The shenanigans.
Can you imagine me out there getting hit?
He's done.
No,
dude. No. My knees. I don't know how he does it, man. I don't know how he's doing it.
Well, everybody's like, "Oh, look at him. He doesn't want to get hit." I'm like, I wouldn't want to get. I'd be doing it. I'd be folding up like a lawn chair, spinning around, running away, like squealing.
Yep.
There's no way.
Nope.
But
ain't no way.
There you go. Hassan Reddick is coming back.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Save the team.
Forgot about Hassan Reddick. Does he play quarterback?
No. Does he play offensive line? I told y'all this when they got Adams. Like, it doesn't matter who their weapons are. He doesn't have time to throw the ball.
And they don't. How do you have Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, and your rushing attack sucks? It's the worst in the league.
Because their offensive line's terrible.
So bad.
Well, maybe it's not Aaron Rodgers' fault.
Whoa, there you go. Are you? Did he talk to you? Are you going to bat for Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Hey, his offensive line's no good.
I'm just saying the Jets are just bad as a team in general.
You putting on your AFC East cap right now?
Hey.
You going to Rob Lowe on us?
East side.
Oh, my gosh, dude. That was a mismatch. Look at him go. Go, kid. Oh! Dude, National Tight End Day. You know better than this. You know better than that.
Oh, here he goes. He didn't want to talk about it before.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, my parlay. I need 2 touchdown passes from Purdy.
Well, you're about to get one right here.
I needed the Seahawks.
They're probably going to run it in.
If Conley blocked anyone, that would have been a touchdown. But
I needed the Seahawks to score one more today for my over to cash.
That's a good point. Should they call over Mike Tomlin, the Jets, because he's never had a losing season?
Never had a losing season.
Good question. Oh yeah, there you go, Blue. Let's go.
It's a trade for a head coach.
Garindo, first rushing touchdown. Let's go.
He's out of the floor.
Hey, here we go, Tex.
All right, what about Chiefs?
Corks pop. Okay, yeah, Chiefs, scumbags. Don't cover against the Raiders. And I knew it. The Chiefs were 9.5-point favorites on the road. And I knew, we talked about it. I'm like, when you're watching the game, you're like, Gardner Minshew is going to score a meaningless touchdown with 2 minutes to go, and the Chiefs win by 7. But that's not the story here. That's neither here nor there. I am so sick and tired of Pat Mahomes getting bailed out by everybody, every time, everything, all the time. Now he was better today. I got to give him credit. He was 278 or 27 and 38 for 262 and 2. But
hey,
he threw
his first touchdown of October.
It's true. It
His
only
first
took him an
passing
entire
touchdown.
month, took him to Halloween to throw a touchdown. But anyways, the Chiefs are backed up inside their own 5. Mahomes throws a pick, and I don't give an absolute rat's behind if he got tipped or not, because I had to sit up here and listen to a bunch of people yell at me about Brock Purdy throwing a pick when his arm was hit. So you don't get the benefit of the doubt, Mahomes. He threw a pick. The Raiders had the ball, and I think it was 14-10 at that point. They had the ball, or maybe 50, something. The Raiders could have taken the lead, basically, or maybe it was 17-13. And what does the Chiefs defense do? Backed up inside their own 2-yard line. 4 downs, nothing. Chiefs get the ball back. Boom. Go 90-some yards, score a touchdown.
Of course.
So the Chiefs bail out Mahomes, the defense. That defense is no joke, except for when you need him to hold on and cover. And then they can't. Suddenly the Chiefs defense sucks and is getting sliced up by Gardner Minshew whenever 9.5 is on the line. Then their defense sucks. When I need them to be the real MVP, they suck. They stink.
That's what you get for cheering for the Chiefs.
Well, I mean, I bet against them for like 3 months. And the one time I'm like, they're favorites on the road, Kermit the Frog, this and that, Raiders talking trash. What do? The Chiefs defense sucks when I need them to be good.
Hey, well, you know, the way to be a good bettor is consistency. You might have to bet them 10 times to win once, but that one time is enough money to make up for the 10 losses.
BS, dude. I'm sitting here thinking there's no way that they come in and blow this 14-point lead. And they did. They blew it to 7 points and lost the 9.5. They completely wrecked it.
That's what you get.
Poor Kittle don't even score on his own. That's true, man. Well, if Conley would have blocked somebody, all right. What's the Jordan Love?
Scored.
Jordan Love. The Packers go into Jacksonville and get the win, 30-27. Trevor Lawrence played out of his mind. Josh Jacobs was a man amongst boys. I almost say a man amongst men. Whatever that means.
Hey.
And the real story here is Brandon McManus for the second week in a row has saved the Packers bacon. They brought him in last week. He kicks a game winner against the Texans. This week he kicks a game winner against the Jags. Pretty much ends the Jags season. Packers are 6-2. Jordan Love hurt his groin. Guess who comes in?
Who?
Malik Willis.
Oh.
And Malik
He's
Willis.
Like 3-0, right?
Malik Willis is 3-0. Malik Willis is 3-0. He was 4-5, 56 yards, 152 quarterback rating to Jordan Love's 73. Because Jordan Love was 14-22 for 196. Boys, is there a quarterback controversy in Green Bay?
No, but I can tell you that killed my DFS.
Did you have Love?
Jordan Love stack.
Yeah,
yep.
I did too. I did Jordan Love stack too.
Idiots. I don't know why you do that.
Well, yeah, because that doesn't make any sense.
I'll tell you exactly why I did it. Because DYLON told me that Jordan Love was going to throw for 2+ tuds because he has been, and that was his call. And you put your stamp of approval on that and said, DYLON's been really hot right now.
He has been.
That if I were you. So I followed it. Jordan Love, DYLON, yourself let me down.
That's the first one. That's the first one he's missed. Good point, BMO. Wow. McManus revenge game. We didn't even think about that with the Jags. That was a big revenge game too, because there was some. Boom! Put it on him. These safeties are flying around for the Niners. So yeah, Packers win. Bears in last. Vikings in third. That's a real shame, guys. Real shame. Though we'll get to that in a minute. Shame. Anything else on the headlines? Anything else that we missed here that anybody wants to bring? Okay. All right. What's next? What are we gonna do? Okay. We got let's go to the next slide, which is just very quickly. I shortened it. Here we go. This is a scoreboard salute.
Shortened it to 3 because it was 3
shortened
before.
And this is basically some things that we saw over the weekend that was not related to today's NFL matchup. Number 1 on the board, Navy.
Oh,
guys.
What was you doing?
Yep. Started off with 2. Yeah, Navy. What is you doing, baby?
Oh, Navy. We had the world behind you. 6-0.
That was the only leg of my parlay that didn't hit. The only one.
You can't turn the ball over 6 times. You can't turn
nope.
pick. You can't turn the ball over.
You need to pause. You need to pause your TV for like 5 seconds because I'm about 5 seconds behind you.
All right. Okay.
He's out of bounds.
It doesn't matter. That was a terrible throw. Where's the Dak interception counter? Hold on.
It was an absolutely horrible throw.
2 today.
Hold on.
Dude, why does he make that face every time he makes an interception? He's like just walk around with his mouth breathing.
Hey, keep mouth breathers' names out your mouth.
So, anyways, Navy turns the ball over 6 times. 3 times on their first 3 possessions, which Notre Dame scored 21 points off of that.
Breathing.
So, unbelievable. That sucked, guys.
Golly, man, that's a terrible throw.
It was a terrible decision is what it was. And then the throw made it worse. So, second score was Texas A&M and LSU. That game was awesome, by the way.
I didn't get to see any of that game. I only saw the snap hit the holder in the chest.
Oh, yes. And Brian Kelly got super mad and was cussing the guy out on the sideline. So Texas A&M wins. They're in first in the SEC, which is hilarious because they lost to Notre Dame. Secondly, Nussmeier is the best pro prospect quarterback. CO Stats agrees. We talked about that over a cigar on the back porch. Text nowhere to be found.
LSU quarterback?
Yeah.
I fell asleep on the couch.
I like him.
You got to remember I was up since 3:40.
The story of the game. The story of the game. Got a massive humanity out there on the 15-yard line. The story of the game is Texas A&M brought in this I don't know if he's a freshman or a sophomore. Boy, that guy, I don't know. Reed, I think is his name. Holy moly, dude. Absolute electric factory. That's when they started pouring it on. It was awesome. Kyle Field's fun to watch a game. That's a fun place to watch a game. Those people are nuts. And then
I agree. It's good to see him.
The third one was piling on to the Commanders' walk-off Hail Mary. Game 1 of the World Series. Freddie Freeman. Bottom of the 10th, grand slam, first time walk-off grand slam in history at Dodger Stadium. That was awesome.
That was incredible.
That. We even said it. They walked Mookie Betts they walked Mookie Betts to get to Freddie Freeman. I turned to the CO Stats and I said, that's a terrible idea.
Why
this guy's been in this.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you would do that.
Mookie Betts has been sucking the entire playoffs. Freddie Freeman's been in this spot like the last 3 years. And what's he do? First pitch hits an absolute moon ball. Walk off grand slam.
He knew it too as soon as it left the bat.
Which covered the over.
Oh, love that.
Even better.
Oh, I just about did Vince McMahon meme.
All right. So there we go.
That's on the basis to cover the over. Freddie Freeman up to bat. Grand slam.
Yeah, I'm just looking like this is a terrible idea. Freddie, he's been here all the time. Boom. Absolute bomb. Okay. That's it. Let's go to the football. Let's go to Homer Alley and the shambles-o-meter, shall we? Football, yay.
Football, yay.
Okay, football time. But first, the shambles-o-meter. Nobody submitted a shambles-o-meter, so this is the official shambles-o-meter. Correct? I didn't see any today. Here it is. Number 1 on the shambles-o-meter. What, you laughing at the last one, number 4?
Yeah.
Dude, he's got to be in shambles. What is that?
Complete shambles.
He's got some questions to answer, dude.
Yeah.
Number 1 on the shambles meter. Did you see that picture tag?
Yeah,
Just Google Colin Murray.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know even know what to speculate that is.
I don't. Yeah, no, I'm not going to.
I don't want to talk about it. We're just gonna say, what is that?
That's
and then
it.
everybody else, read the words that are on the screen.
We're just
acknowledge that it was seen. Acknowledge that it was seen and move on.
That's a shambles. It's a shambles of. That is worth shambles, I would say. But number 1, the Vikings. Would we all agree the Vikings are number 1 on the shambles meter?
Yes, 1000%.
Yes.
I mean, embarrassed on Thursday Night Football.
By DYLON.
Yes, DYLON is a second because this man's been running his mouth for the past 6 weeks. Now, okay, good.
Now,
good.
Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found on Sunday night.
Yep, nowhere to be. Oh, he was
right.
Nowhere to be found. He only shows up whenever they win.
That's right,
Mr. Fairweather.
Oh,
up in his chest whenever they win.
Dude, pause your TV.
Sorry.
Pause your TV for 5 seconds.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Quit being
Don't
selfish.
worry about me. Go on the shambles meter. Is that Ronnie Bell?
Pick.
I swear.
Oh,
yeah,
pick.
it was that I could see that from like I knew it was coming before it even ran. I was about to say it's about to be a rub route. They're gonna pick him.
He did blow him up though.
Offensive pass interference.
Hit him right in the solar plexus.
Do that.
Oh!
Hey, you can't do that, number 18.
Dude,
solar plexus.
He's freaking. It was a crack block.
Yeah, it was
targeting.
Solar plexus, dude. Right in the solar plexus. Dak.
Touchdown.
Get some, dude. The people look, see? Blue. You know it.
They're gonna regret that call.
Well, they already gave one to Dallas on the goal line earlier. Oh, he got pushed into him. That's what happened.
He was embellishing.
He got pushed into him. That's what happened. Bunch of cheaters. See? There you go. J-Bones.
Wow, dude. You got crack blocks.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Crack blocks on routes.
Dude, Jordan Mason going out is gonna hurt me.
A little bit of home cooking from the refs.
As
playing the
far
refs
as,
and the 49ers.
DFS goes.
Ooh.
Now, I'm cooking y'all in the DFS Sunday Showdown. I win the ones every time the Niners are playing.
Because you're the only person that knows which Niners are actually playing. None of us follow the team close enough to know who to play.
Okay. The Jets, number 3. DYLON on the shambles meter, we all agree. Vikings, number 1. DYLON, number 2. Because not only that, Jordan Addison putting up on his Instagram, free 3. Players want out now. Trade talks with Stafford and Darnold. Addison wanting out. We're reporting. We're not.
Is this all a setup? Is this all a setup to get Matt Stafford?
They're all last in the division.
Mm-hmm.
Which do we have those rankings?
Wait, which one? Oh, who's the worst third place division team in the league?
Yeah, last place.
Tex.
Who's the best last place division?
No, they're not. The Bears are last place.
Oh, I already sent it in. Did you put them in the slides?
What?
He sent it in.
Sent what
in? Sent it in.
Sent in
like
the
2 days ago. Let's see if I can find
rankings?
it again.
The best last place team in each division.
Yeah.
And he didn't include the NFC East team, which is now the Jets, I think. Maybe the Dolphins.
He didn't send it to me.
AFC East.
He sent it to the group.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
There it is. Found it. Here it is.
Where? Oh, I do. There it is. Okay. No,
wow,
I didn't.
dude. Wow.
I didn't see. No, I see it now. Hey, I can slide it in there I can slide it in there. When was this? Where was I at?
It's Friday. You're
what
probably
was I doing
driving.
Friday? Probably driving. Yeah. So that's my fault.
Probably watching double Sunday Ticket on your phone while you're watching.
Yeah, are you jealous of that, dude?
Yeah, maybe a little. maybe a little.
Okay. Jets, Giants, or Jets, Yankees. Obviously, Yankees down 2-0 or 0-2 in the World Series. Doesn't look good, even though Ohtani's hurt.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Well, I mean, they still got a loaded lineup. I mean, that's a loaded lineup.
But anyways, the other thing, and then Colin Morikawa. Obviously, if just go Google that. We're not going into detail there. So,
what is that?
I don't just
what that is.
Do whatever. Okay, let's get to. I'm worried. Oh yeah, Miss CO.
I want one of those hats.
What?
I want one of those hats.
Which hats?
That guy was wearing. That mariachi band Cowboys hat.
I didn't even see it. Oh, you want me to pause it?
Yeah.
For 5
first
seconds.
Cowboys player with 2 NFTs and 3
count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We should be synced up now. Okay. Homer Alley, J-Bye, the Bills. Bring yourself to center stage. Can you do that?
I mean, another dominant performance by the Bills. I will say this. I'm glad that Josh Allen's no interceptions in game streak is over. So now he can play free. And I feel like that's what he did today. In the pouring rain, we did anything we want against him. I mean, it was just a bloodbath. Defense looked good. Hey, ready for us to be up there next week against the Dolphins. See our boy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget that's next week.
We moved up a spot with the Ravens losing because now they have 3 losses. Moved up a spot. We are in 3rd in the conference now. Hey, setting ourselves up. Liked how we played.
Dude, I did watch a lot of that game. Bills running the football.
Yeah,
they got a pretty good
2-headed monster.
You got a 3-headed monster.
Honestly, we have everything that we could want. We can line up in any formation right now. We could do 2 backs. We got 2 decent tight ends. With Cooper, it really opens up our receivers. I think you're seeing that with Coleman. He's getting confidence now because he's actually playing.
Shakir too. They both settled into their roles that they need.
Yeah, getting Cooper bumped everybody down a role where they actually should have been. And it's really shown. It's like right now it's just up to Brady. Is he going to put us in the right, play calls to get it done? Because we can do whatever we want.
How about the defense? Do you trust the defense?
Yeah, I mean, since McDermott's been there, we've had a top 10 defense every year. Like, yes, do they give up big third downs a lot of games, and it's very frustrating to watch. But like for the most part, even when we've had some key guys injured, we've had guys step up and play well. And, they're obviously, holes in it, but I don't think they hurt us enough that it's costing us games.
The Bills in a rout, 31-10. The Seahawks, dude.
In the rain, pouring rain.
In the
it was
rain.
Raining.
Shout
it
out.
Wouldn't rain, the sun would come out, then it rained again.
Shout out the weapon.
Yeah. Great day.
A couple of nice punts there. One inside the 10, I think. I don't know if there was another one, but nice day. Bills are 6-2. Hard to argue with that. Can't argue with the facts. However, do you think the game was rigged because the Seahawks kind of blew every red zone opportunity they had?
Yeah, but that's just bad football. You're playing against a good team, gets pressure on the quarterback without blitzing, which we hadn't done in a long time. So that's nice to see. And Geno was trying to rush things. I mean, he tripped over his own guy, snap went over his head. I mean, that's guys trying to hurry their position up to be in a spot to be able to block our guys and making mistakes in the process of doing
that. James Cook had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, over 100 yards too.
Shakir was the leading receiver, 107. Tex, any questions about the Bills?
I mean, are you okay with everything that's going on behind the scenes with Josh Allen?
What are you talking about?
Is he dangerously close to getting engaged?
No.
That's
Don't try to throw the engaged stuff on me.
That's the only thing.
He's not doing anything. Tex is not doing
I'm worried
anything.
about with it.
He's poking.
I'm just saying. I'm asking a question. AK asked if I had anything. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It seems like, you know.
Seems like Josh Allen's the best quarterback in football right now.
Things are going too good. Things are going a little bit too good for the Bills.
Right.
No, how many MVP games has Josh Allen played in so far?
0.
They play next week.
None.
They play next week.
They haven't played.
They played Tua.
Dude, by the way, I did watch the
MVP game.
I was interested in the Tua game, and the Cardinals just keep winning football games somehow.
Which is terrifying for the Niners because they have a game up on them.
Not worried about them. But the Cardinals keep winning games, and the Dolphins, dude, I watched that game with Tua. I think everybody was afraid to hit Tua.
You don't want to be the guy that ends somebody's career.
I mean, you can hit him and tackle him and do all that stuff, but nobody wants to
hit.
Yeah. So
pad to pad contact.
Yeah. But their offense looked a lot better, but you could tell he was a little rusty. And the Colts QB, that guy's not a dude. You see, he just took himself out of the game, Anthony Richardson.
What?
Oh, Colts Vikings next Sunday. Mandatory attendance for DYLON. Mandatory.
Yep.
Well, we won't be here next Sunday. We won't have a show unless you want to do it on your own.
I can set it up for you.
We could try.
I can set it up for you. Anywho, all right. What are we doing here? Oh, Tex. Well, we don't. Tex and I don't really have anything because the Cowboys and Niners.
The Cowboys are not looking good right now on offense.
Give me a halftime speech for each team, even though we're midway through the third. Give me a halftime speech.
Tex, you want to go? You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with what I would tell my team, and that is, guys, we've got to protect the ball. We've got to protect the ball and make good decisions. Defense, when you got them cornered, make a tackle. Quit letting them get to the edge and make a tackle before they get there. Play your positions. Take care of your house first.
Mm-hmm.
And use your shoulders as weapons. Because right now I'm watching and they're not using anything as weapons right now. Anything.
I thought that in my head when I thought that in my head. Purdy going over 18. I didn't know what it was, but after he ran that, I was like, I bet he went over his over there.
He did, dude. He's at like 50 yards or something.
But I like what Tex gave us right there because it gave us a little insight of how Tex coaches because he said, look, team, we got to stop turning the ball over. We got to take care of the football. There's only one guy on that team that's turning the ball over. So he's not saying Dak. He's saying he's yelling at the team to yell at Dak. It's interesting.
That was a dime, by the way. Absolute dime. Absolute dime. Say whatever you want. That's a dime.
The dam's cracking.
If I was the 49ers, you know what I would say?
What?
You know what I would say? It would be 3 words. It would be 2 words. We got him.
Finish him.
We got him.
3 words.
Yep. We got him. We got him.
Hey, look, at halftime, I'd be like, these dudes are a bunch of bums. They haven't been able to play with us in 10 years.
No.
They won't be able to play with us this year.
You're doing it all wrong. Too many words.
They can't. What do you mean? No, you walk in there and you say, you're the class of the NFC. You're the defending champs, not these scumbags. They haven't won a playoff game in like 10 years. Their quarterback throws picks like he's giving out candies at the holiday parade down at Macy's.
You mean Halloween?
No, whatever. Doesn't matter. You get out there and you stop jacking around. Let's make a few better play calls here. Let's get some chunk plays.
Come on, coach.
Let's get some chunk plays. Rally to the ball when you're on defense. Get some pressure in the quarterback's face. He stinks. He'll throw picks. We know that. And let's protect our quarterback. Let's run the damn football.
So you're speaking to the offensive line.
That's right. They can handle it. They're the most manly group there. Anyways.
Interesting.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
Any questions on that?
You lost me already. I'd already drifted off.
Too many words. Thanks. Word salad.
Bad speech. Too many words.
No.
Yep. Word
I've
salad.
given lots of good speeches. That's
Kamala Harris. That's a Kamala Harris halftime speech.
No, I actually answered the question. All right. Anything else on Homer Alley?
No.
All right, let's go to the betting portion. I did jot all these. Okay. Yes, I love that. Okay. Here we go. The Goat Rack bargain bin. Oh, before we do that, Tex, here you go. See, I told you I'd get it in there.
Yeah.
I told you. Here it is, folks. Power ranking the best last place teams in the NFL. Tex, you made this. So let's see it. Let's hear it.
So number one's the Giants because they play in the hardest division in the NFL. They're the best last place team. Okay. They're number one. At 2, we got the Bears. Might have to rearrange things after tonight for the Bears. We got the Vikings, but again, they did lose. They did lose.
Made this before. Preface this. You made this before today.
Yeah.
Well, both of those teams lost.
Yes, this was posted on Friday. So so the Vikings also lost today or Thursday. So, but you know what? They played a tough schedule. So you know they got some grace there. The 49ers, number 4, the Raiders, the Titans, the Panthers, followed by the Browns, who've been reinvigorated by the presence of Jameis Winston.
Facts.
So they're gonna move. They're gonna absolutely rocket up the rankings of the best worst teams.
Where are the AFC East? Where is the AFC East?
Hey, dude.
They're hiding.
Where's the AFC East team?
Where are the Patriots?
Or
the Jets? I guess it's the Jets now, isn't it?
Yes.
Well,
no,
actually, it's a three-way tie because
this is just
all of
the
them.
top 8. This is just the top 8. It's like the AP.
It's
the AP poll. They're in the also receiving votes.
Okay. Hey, listen to this sad sack of a division that the Bills play in. Dolphins 2-5, Jets 2-6, Patriots 2-6. Come on.
Win the games that are in front of you. The Niners aren't doing that.
Because we're playing the Chiefs.
Let's look at the NFC West.
Yeah.
How many teams?
It's such a tough division. All of them are 500.
How many teams have a winning record in the NFC West?
They're all 500 because they keep beating each other.
So they're the SEC.
Oh, according to your metrics, that's a good thing.
Well, so you're an SEC fan now.
I'm not an SEC fan. I'm just saying if you're going to use that analogy, then you're saying that that's good. So from your perspective, that's good.
The SEC is the NFC West.
No.
Yeah.
Way better quarterbacks, better defenses.
Not the way the Bills treated Geno today.
So you're saying we're going to get 4 teams into the playoff? Wow. Okay. All right. I agree with that.
All right. Let's see.
Anyways,
you want me to put it on the big board? I'll put it on the big board.
No. So much for the NFC North getting all his teams in. Okay. The Listener League. Sabres Bills 04 173.16 wins.
Yeah.
Wake Border 1023 also wins with 173.16. Loafin' It 162.56. Sean Hackbarth 145.26, and then BMO 139.64, rounding out the top 5.
Go BMO.
Sabres Bills played Knicks, Achan, Tillman, Otten. So clearly he listened to the show because you'll remember that my quarterback I told you to play was Bo Nix, who had like 28 points and a rushing touchdown. Like I said,
I remembered that.
It's on the slide, dude. And roasting Super James, who we've not seen in the comments in a while. But He did not score more than 100 points. So here we go. Let's recap what we were talking about. Oh, I forgot. No, we're not going to do that.
What?
I put the slide on here where we asked the questions. This one. Remember that?
Yeah.
My take was wrong. Jaden Daniels is not a system QB.
No.
It was the lightest combined head coach weight. Yours was, will Kyler Murray be successful? Turns out he was. They won.
He was, yeah.
Did the SEC purposely set up? No.
Well, I don't know. It was a close game. Couldn't finish.
And then Tex said, "Is this a loser misses the playoffs game between the Cowboys and the Niners?"
Be. And that might hold true. That might hold true. That might hold true.
And the NFC North did not sweep, in fact, because they went 2-2. So those are the ones. I forgot I put that in there. Okay, Butch, here's his. He gave us Niners -4. That could cover. Bills -3. Yep. Vikings -3. That did not cover. Then he said Oklahoma plus
Texas covered the points either.
Illinois.
No.
Oh, Texas
New
points
3.
Yeah, we're gonna get to you, buddy. Illinois plus 21.5. That did not happen. So Butch, 2 and it could be 3 and 2. To TBD. J-Bye, what? Hey, your card here. You had a Thursday, Saturday, Sunday card. Go ahead.
Yes, I did. Georgia Southern money line against Old Dominion. Georgia Southern have been playing well.
Georgia Southern, what did you do it, baby?
Exactly, Tex. And I have no idea because, maybe I didn't see a quarterback being hurt. Maybe I didn't see a star player being hurt. I don't know. Georgia Southern have been playing well. Old Dominion, not so much. And Old Dominion mollywopped them. Terrible. They ran them out of the building. It was incredible. I don't know. Never made a worse bet. Actually, I have, and I can get to that later. But Indiana -6, Washington hit.
I love whenever the week starts like that.
Yeah, that's how
they get beat by 60.
Yeah, you're going into it bad. Illinois, Oregon did not hit.
Also bad.
I'm done betting. More than 3 touchdowns against Oregon. They're covering regardless of who they're playing. Bowling Green money line at Toledo. Told you. Check the tape.
Tell them.
Called it. Duke plus 12 versus SMU. It was at Duke. Told you. So that parlay missed by 1.
You had a hot Saturday though.
Yes, I did have a good Saturday that led into a good today too. But Green Bay -4, Jags missed. Pitt, New York Giants over 36.5. You still got a chance to do that one. That's tomorrow. That's the game tomorrow.
So that one's still open. Open. So J-Vi was
I was 3-3.
Yeah.
Which is kind of on par for what I am if you are in.
But you could be 4-3 tomorrow.
Yeah.
You just need Russ Wilson to keep cooking, dude. Okay. Not bad. Who's next? Who's drum roll, please? It was DYLON. DYLON had a great DFS week because he gave you Cousins, Mooney, Pitt stack. That was absolute fire flames.
Great.
Kudos to him. He had to do. He's back. Will's back. Like I said, Shanahan's a genius.
Look, the Niners are 0-40 if they're losing in the fourth quarter with Shanahan.
Look, Shanahan's out there with Chris. Oh, no, he booted that thing out of bounds. Chris Conley, Isaac Garendo, Ricky Pearsall. I mean, come on.
What is he doing?
So DYLON gave you Cousins, Mooney, Pitt stack. That was fire flames. He gave you Ladd McConkey. If you played this line here, you probably cashed just these 4 players. He gave you Ladd McConkey for your DFS lineup. He had like 40 points. And he claims that this doesn't count because Jordan Love got hurt. So we don't know.
It counts. If he plays a snap in the game, it counts.
I don't know if we want to say that because that hurts our numbers. We should be saying the books are crooked. They shouldn't count it.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna take that X off. Doesn't count. That's a wash.
It can't. I mean, yeah, it doesn't count. It did with real money, but it didn't count.
Doesn't count. Does not count.
Okay,
We're
so
saying
as
it
long
right.
as
now.
we're
Tex,
Hey,
long as we're on the
I'm
same
good with
page.
that. I'm good with that. I'm good with
he
that.
got hurt, and we don't know. Malik Willis threw another touchdown pass. Jordan Love. Let's see.
I'm
Jordan
not
Love.
saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. Doesn't
We're not
count.
saying it's right either. It's not like we're counting it.
It's like a push. It's like a push. It's like a push.
Wash.
It's a push.
It's a push. Okay, we'll push it.
I actually had
Give it
one.
the wash.
I actually had one that I think it was a Texas game. The over under was 57, and I bet that, and it was 57. So push.
Perfect.
There you go.
Might not have been that game, but I had a game that was like that.
So see, he had one interception, no touchdowns, but I mean, who's to say that he wouldn't have thrown 2 touchdowns? So
Fair.
Who's to say?
Not us. Will said, I did say run up the middle, and look how they just scored that TD. There you go. Brock Purdy. Is Brock Purdy the greatest QB sneaker since Tom Brady? Because Tom Brady was pretty good.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Did you see the quarterback sneak from who was it?
It's a Colorado game. Cincinnati, Colorado game was a push. Over under 57.
Did you see was it Florida State that ran the quarterback sneak that went for like 70 yards
again
this weekend?
I don't know.
So, all right, that was DYLON. Here's mine. Here we go, boys. Bo Nix. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He was absolutely freak show. He had like 30 points almost. Romeo Dobbs got you 10 points. He had 3 catches for 72, so he got you. That's not bad. Over, told you to play the over in Tampa Bay, Atlanta. You should cash that ticket because I think they scored a combined like 50 something. Yes, 57. Told you that was too low. We didn't know what to make of those offenses. Illinois and Oregon, I drank the Kool-Aid too. I thought Brett Bielema had the boys cooking up there out of champagne. Turns out it was the champagne of beers.
National Beer Day.
Illinois, shout out National Beer Day. Illinois, massive hangover yesterday, today. And Ball State plus 12.5 versus NIU, still riding that Notre Dame wave. Told you NIU coming into Ball State plus 12.5. Ball State beat them straight up, money line. Told you.
What was that? What were those numbers?
I don't know. I didn't bet that. I didn't bet the money line. I bet the cover. Somebody on here probably knows. So I can't believe I fell for trusting the Chiefs again. Lost my contest picks. And dude, I'm telling you, when you need the Chiefs defense, they only work for Mahomes. It only works for Mahomes. I needed the Chiefs defense. You need the Chiefs defense. They fold like a cheap 10 against Gardner Minshew. All they had to do was cover, and they gave up a touchdown with 2 minutes to go. You could see it coming from a mile away. Pathetic. Tex, your card.
Navy, what is you doing, baby? What is you doing? BYU covered.
Wagon. Yes, they did. Wagon.
Yet to be seen. Cowboys money line and +4. We'll see. And then Wisconsin. I mean, they gave that one away, dude. I don't know what happened in the fourth quarter, but they just stopped playing. It looked like defense and offense. I don't know.
That sucked.
The whole fourth quarter was bad. Yeah.
Well, Drew Alar
okay,
got hurt.
We got something here.
Drew Alar got hurt, and Wisconsin sucks. They suck, dude. I bet on them so many times, and they just refuse to come through for anybody. They suck.
But because they were there, man. They were there. They had that game. They had it, and they just gave it away. But anyways, my safety bet, Texas money line, pulled it off.
You coward.
Pulled it off.
You coward.
Pulled it off.
That's why
you imagine.
I needed a win, dude. I needed something.
Could you imagine if you would have waited for the live betting on that?
You pansy.
Probably dropped down to like minus 300.
You pansy.
Probably
You're
did.
disgusting.
Probably did.
Be a man and bet them to
Nope.
cover the spread. You coward.
The spread, I didn't think they would be able to do it. That's why I didn't do it.
You don't
I
believe
think
in
the
your
spread
team?
was like no. I think the spread was like 10, and I was like, "There's no way, Vandy's too good." I didn't want to bet against him.
Yeah, I wish I would have took the Bills spread today. I took the Bills over, and because Bills played so well, Seahawks didn't score. I thought the Seahawks would at least get 20.
Pretty sure that's the second 3-and-out in a row. Was that 3-and-out? That was a 3-and-out, wasn't it?
I don't know, but we are 54 and 52 on the year. We need J-Boz to come through.
We still got a winning record.
Oh, I didn't count the Bills. Oh, never mind. Let me add another one to that. I didn't count the Bills -3. Hold on. I'm fudging the numbers here, boys. 55 and 52
Oh,
on the goat cards. And if the 49ers win, well, that'll nullify because Tex. So really, it hangs on. Can we get?
Yes.
Because Tex.
I need to get him to cover the spread. Right now, I can see how.
All right,
this
come
end
on,
of this game
come
is
on,
about
Cowboys
to go.
+4. Come on, Cowboys +4. See, yeah, Blue. Birdie Slander was allowed.
We got to get Dak to, I don't know what they're doing. We got to get Dak to do something.
What was the inner squad text? Tex has to shave his head live on stream.
We're
I'm not shaving anything until you shave your head.
We're 54%?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey,
55. Wait, 55 and 52. Wait, I did that wrong. I think we're higher than that, maybe.
55. So yeah, 55 and 52.
We're 52%.
Shout out Edge.
Not bad. Winning record.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That's profit.
Hey, us or Mike Tomlin?
That's true. Us or Bear. They got fired from ESPN because he sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Last segment. Let's do it. How dare you?
What is it? Whoopsies.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare yous? Let's do. Oh, let me pull that down. Whoops, forgot to pull that down. How dare yous? Wow, J-Bones just sent a. That's awesome. Brock Purdy to score plus 3,900. Use a profit boost. That was awesome. We didn't make a bet, did we? So, I don't think we did. J-Bones is on fire. Okay. How dare you? Who wants to go first?
I'm going to go
I go first. Okay, you go first.
How dare you to the Cowboys coming off a bye and only put up 10 points?
They had the first half. Hey, I'm the meme right now. Y'all had us in the first half, not going to lie. They are off a bye. I forgot about that. 49ers had to play the Chiefs off a bye, the Cowboys off a bye. They'll have to play the Bills off a bye.
Hey.
So this is bad.
Get a better scheduler.
I can whenever you're on prime time all the time.
Hey,
what's yours?
Bills have played 4 games on prime time. My how dare you goes out to DraftKings and FanDuel because their app's a little bit ahead of the ESPN app, or even sometimes if you're streaming the game, their app is a little bit ahead.
Yes, I've noticed that.
I was not watching the game, but I logged on to check my bets and see how I was doing. And I saw that Nebraska and Ohio State was 17-14 game. So I'm like, wow, let me check the money line for Nebraska. And it was plus numbers. So I'm like 17-14 game. Looked like on the app, Nebraska had the ball in the red zone. So I'm thinking 17-14 game. Nebraska has the ball in the red zone. They're about to score. Money line plus numbers, automatic lock because Nebraska is going to punch it in and score. to go up 10 points on Ohio State with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. So that was the bet I placed. Guess what? The app hadn't updated. They had already scored to make it 17-14. It just hadn't updated to take the red zone off. So they were about to kick off. So what I thought was them about to punch it in, they had already punched it in to make it 17-14. So Ohio State ends up scoring. Nebraska ends up losing. Dumb bet. How dare you for not updating your app and costing me money? Nothing to do with me checking and actually finding out if they had already scored or not. But now I know for the future. Now I know for the future.
That's why it's hard to live bet stuff. Because you never know. You never know. My how dare you goes out to Tex. Was out there Saturday on the sidelines. He got my sideline passes to the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
He brags about all this extra toughs. How he coaches in extra toughs. Guess what I didn't see on
whenever
his
it's dry.
Saturday.
What?
What?
Whenever it's dry, my feet get too sweaty. I'm out there for forever. My feet get too sweaty.
He was wearing like some Merrells. He was wearing some Merrells out there or something. He's wearing some Sperry's. I don't know what he was wearing. He's wearing some hiking shoes with the No, he's with the ones where you put your toes in each individual things, like the barefoot ones.
Yeah,
that's what he was wearing out there.
No.
Yes,
dude.
dude.
There's some Puma shoes. They're like some trail walking shoes or something. They're the same colors as the jerseys. They're black and gold.
They're definitely.
Like it.
Yeah, you go after a man's footwear like that.
I like wearing them for practice because they have like some little studs on the bottom of them. They're like turfs.
Yeah.
And so I can get some traction. I'm trying to show them because you don't be out there sliding around when you're trying to show these kids stuff and blow your knee out.
Feel like you don't know what you're doing.
You don't want to do that. I've done that.
Yeah. Yeah. You look like you get out there. You're like, this is what you do, kids. Ah. You want to be able to at least show.
Watch me turn and run. Pow! What was that? My Achilles.
Yeah. And you're trying to plant and cut. Like you got to jab with your outside foot, make a move, and explode. You can't be out there doing that and be slipping all over the place like you're walking around on ice.
Second thing.
Do it like that, but better.
I'm the clock management guy.
All right.
Running clock. And I said, hey, we got to get a timeout here. I said, how many timeouts do you have, Aaron?
We need a timeout. We're trying to
3 timeouts. It's a one-score game. Clock's at under 3 minutes. I'm like,
I was trying to see what they were going to do.
It was third down.
Going to fourth down. Going to third down.
So we got to
get the ball. We're trying to get the ball back.
We're going to get timeout. All right. So how dare you? And also, how dare you stand for Steve for sitting sending the people UCF -2.5 against BYU? You coward. UCF sucks. They were 14-point favorites against Colorado and got crushed. Stop trying to drink the Kool-Aid with UCF. They stink. KJ Jefferson sucks. I think he got benched. Stop it. Anyways.
Oh, nice little crack there.
That was good. Okay. Here we go.
How's Illinois still ranked?
I don't know. I don't know how Missouri's still ranked. They got beat by 34. They didn't even score.
Because they're Big Ten. They're Big Ten. It's part of the conspiracy. It's part of the
conspiracy. Who are they playing? Who are they playing? Let's settle this right now. Who is Missouri playing this week?
Who's Illinois playing this week?
Well, you look that up. I'm looking up Missouri.
Okay. Missouri's probably off.
Missouri is off.
Told you.
They're playing.
One of my teams.
So they lost.
Illinois plays Minnesota. That's a trap game. Minnesota's better than you think.
Missouri plays Oklahoma Saturday, November 9th. So number 1's Oregon, number 2's Georgia, number 3's State, 4 Ohio State. Ohio State's not the number 4 team in the country.
No.
No,
but they're keeping them up there.
They're not.
So they can make playoffs.
6,
and they
Tennessee.
can get ratings because they have a good
Texas,
fan base.
Texas is the number 4 team in the country.
No, BYU.
Dude, no, they're not. BYU, I agree. Iowa State,
Texas,
Indiana.
14.
Shout out to the Sig 10, dude. Signetti. That's what I'm talking about. Pitt's undefeated. Love to see it. SMU won the game against
hanging
Duke.
around.
Clemson is hanging around.
Got a favorable schedule too.
Yeah. Shout out Army. Army moved up.
Louisville might be a trap game.
Boise State.
Dude, I love how we were watching UNLV and Boise State. And they're like, Ashton Jeanty, dropped in the Heisman rankings. He ran for like 130 yards and 1 touchdown. And they're like, wow.
Yeah.
Got to drop him down. Cam Ward. It's like, what? He runs for 130 yards and you.
Yeah, not good enough.
Anyways. So there's a top 5. What?
Pitt SMU on prime time, 8 o'clock. Both of them are ranked.
This
ACC
weekend?
Network.
When?
Yep.
Why is that?
We're getting in on that one.
Why is it a shame?
We'll be getting in on that
one. They're on the ACC Network.
You say nobody has ACC Network.
Oh, I have the ACC.
Should
be
watching
it on your phone at a bar.
You want me to drive? I'll watch it in the car. I'll ride around watching it in the car, double screens.
Tex, you hear this?
Go out in your garage. Tell your wife to go inside. I hear.
Tex, you hear what AK did on the way home from your house?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Computer and phone.
Wife was driving.
What's wrong with that? We run a sports podcast. I have to watch sports. What's wrong with that?
He's got a point.
Hey, fair.
Usually we drive
all
my
the
truck.
games.
Usually we drive my truck and I drive, but it was her. She got her car for my birthday. Remember? So shout out to her.
That's right.
She's awesome. She doesn't mind.
She got her car for my birthday.
She did. She went on my birthday and got the car.
Ohio State, Penn State.
I know that's noon kick. We'll get on that action in the Charlotte airport.
See you later, Blue. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Yeah, I need to get to bed.
Oldest rivalry in the South. UNC blew the doors off. You're right, they did. I bet on UVA 2 minus 3.5. Guess how that turned out? Terribly. Anyways, Boilermaker standings. J-Vi has 12. ButchP has 12. I have 9. DYLON has 6. Tex has 2. And that is the show. So week 8, almost in the books. Right. Niners absolutely torching the Cowboys right now. Bills territory. Win. So, look, lots of football. Football's great. Shout out everybody for getting along during the Washington Commanders. Go follow us on YouTube, Rumble, TikTok. Come yell at us on TikTok and Rumble and YouTube. Everybody likes to do it. Tell us our takes are terrible. Of course. That's all right. And then subscribe to the show, the podcast. Wherever you find your podcast, leave a rating, leave a review, leave a thumbs up on the way out. So we'll see you next. What is today? Sunday?
We love football. Yeah, it's our passion.